And a pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to the Panther Den as we get set for high school basketball on this Wednesday afternoon in the Mountain 6 Conference. I'm George Young alongside Dylan Garcia as we get set for the junior varsity boys. No JV girls because Brevard does not have a JV girls team here in 2021. So just 3 games tonight, and it'll be the JV boys up first. The second meeting between these two teams this season. It happened about a week and a half ago on January 25th, and Franklin walloped Brevard in Transylvania County 70-36. And we'll see if it's a little more competitive this afternoon. Good that you are along for this afternoon's broadcast on YouTube and Facebook. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page. You'll get all the notifications when we go live. We'll have varsity coming up about 10 minutes after the conclusion of the junior varsity boys action, and then it'll be varsity girls and varsity boys for this evening. A ton of basketball for you. Dylan, great to have you along. I know that you were with Josh Brooks and Matt Bradley for the 2 JV games about a week ago, and we brought you back for the second act. Glad to have you here.
I know. I'm really glad to be here. This is super fun and super exciting.
Brevard begins things with a turnover. Nice dish off the glass, and good for Luke Van Hook. Parker Cabe with the assist.
That's a great way to start, especially this early in the game.
Press for Coach Tress Rogers as Brevard will break it and then turn it over. Losing control was Leo Maupin, a freshman. Bringing it up court, Josh Zollner for the JV boys. Calls out the offense, does Zollner. Going to kick it over to Van Hook. Back it goes to Zollner. Going to try to attack, kick it back out. In the paint, floater wouldn't fall for Zollner, and we've got a whistle and a foul coming up on Franklin. The first foul whistled. Or was it a foul? No, it wasn't. Into the front court, another turnover. 3 possessions for Brevard and 3 turnovers. Zollner attacks, lost control of it, and it was off of a Blue Devil, it appears. Yes, it's going to be Franklin basketball as get some subs coming in for the Blue Devils. It's Caden Johnson that's checked in as Franklin gets back to action with Luke Van Hook. Swings it over to Cabe. If you notice, it is very quiet in here, Dylan. We talked about the fact that we didn't see many fans or many spectators.
Fast, what from I saw from up here, he came down really fast, and I think it was his leg or his ankle. I saw a little twitching right there. But speaking on what you said about it being very quiet in here, I went and got my temperature checked, and they had a few extra tickets to let people in here.
Wow.
I didn't think that would happen, especially with only having 25 people in here. But
well, I've called these 25 tickets the golden tickets, so he maybe could get some money for this.
I know.
Even though I don't think they're for sale.
Yeah.
But,
someone could definitely be making some money on the side right now.
Absolutely. He's going to scurry off. Not very quick, though, Mason Reeves. Hopefully he's going to be okay. I'll take a look at him on the Brevard bench. It will be Blue Devil basketball. The one thing to notice, we came on, did not mention this, they have run the clock in all the JV games throughout this season. But this game, because there's no JV girls, they're not going to run the clock. Traditional clock rules, so in the first and third quarters, the clock will not run. Jumper by Johnson. That one wouldn't fall.
Luke Van Hook actually got the rebound on that. That was really aggressive.
Over to Cal Drake. Shot wouldn't fall for Drake. Grabbing the board, it's Buchanan. Kick it over to Kreit, who backs it out. Johnson's shot is short. Rebound going to be secured by the Panthers, and down it comes to Van Hook.
That's Hanley with the
now
shot.
Hanley will attempt a three. That one wouldn't fall. Panthers not shooting as well as it did over in Brevard, putting up a 70 mark in that contest back on January 25th. Sometimes it's one of those things where once the dam breaks, they start falling. And once you hit a couple and get into rhythm, Dylan, they start falling. Nice dish underneath. Kreitz could not get it to go.
Cave and Zolander did almost like a double team right there. And they did it clean.
Offensive board, up and good. Zollner will get the bucket on the baseline. We'll have a break. Next dead ball, under 4 minutes now. And Cal Drake could not save it out of bounds. And we're at 3:56 left in the opening period. So we'll take a break here as it is a mask break. Stay with us across the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Carolina Cake Company in Franklin is a locally owned and operated bakery that specializes in personalized cakes, cookies, and more. Whether you are planning a wedding, birthday, baby shower, or just need your sweet tooth tamed, they've got you covered. They offer tiered, carved, and 3D cakes, all hand decorated. Look for their new specials, including their Cocoa Bombs and the new Chocolate Heartbreaker. Check them out on Facebook and look for their holiday special pre-orders at CarolinaCakeCompany.com. Because life is too short to eat store-bought cake.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance was rated as the #1 auto insurer and the only A+ rated company in the nation per Crash Network's 2020 Insurer Report Card. When you have a claim, be sure to have A+ auto insurance from Farm Bureau. Helping you is what we do best.
For the best rates and great service, call Farm Bureau agent Ricky Lambert in Brevard today.
Welcome back out of the mask break. Back to action here at the Panther Den. Maupin will trigger. He gets it in. It's Kreit who will dribble out and find Buchanan up top. Now it's a three by Maupin. It would not fall. And Franklin grabs that rebound. Parker Cave going to race down court. Get double team. Kick it over to Drake. Out to Van Hook. Underneath, Drake is open, off the glass, and good. Franklin going to pick up that press in the backcourt. And calls a turnover. Cabe off the glass, it wouldn't fall. Offensive board, stick back for Hanley wouldn't fall. And we've got a whistle on the rebound. And I think a timeout going to be called. Yes, it's going to be a timeout for Brevard. 3:11 to go here in the first quarter. It's going to be a full timeout. Franklin pitching a shutout so far. It's 6-0. We'll take a break across YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
Can't see it. Welcome back. George Young along with Dylan Garcia for the junior varsity boys action. Got 3 games tonight. No JV girls, as Brevard doesn't have a team. They didn't field a team this year. We want to send a shout out to all the Brevard fans that are watching YouTube or Facebook on both of our channels tonight. Only way that they can view these games because visiting fans aren't allowed into the gym. Only the home fans. Leo Maupin going to swing it over. Buchanan will pick it up, swing it back up top. Kreitz to the hole. Off the glass, and he gets the goose egg off the scoreboard for the Blue Devils. 6-2, 4-point advantage for the JV boys Panthers. Hanley going to drive in. Whistle, count it, and one. Hanley aggressive to the hole.
Hanley's played really aggressive like this whole first quarter and hasn't he's been playing aggressively calm, if that makes sense, I think. Me and Josh were talking about it. He's been really attacking the boards. That one offensive rebound, I wish that really would have went up, but he's playing really well tonight.
Sometimes you can play aggressive, especially defensively, and the points just don't fall, but you make a big impact on the game. Got the and one to go. It's 9-2 on the inbounds. It's knocked away. Brevard will, was it going to be Franklin ball? Yes, it will be. Blue Devils didn't understand what was going on there. Inbounds pass. Cal Drake nails a three. We'll have to fix the backboard, or the basket, that is. That's how you do it. Josh Zollner just jumps up, fixes it. Let's get back to action. The varsity games, they've been fixing the basketballs with an actual basketball, just making a hoop. Quickly down court. Buchanan kicks it over. Maupin three, banked it home. 12-5. Franklin up by 7, and a turnover up top. Got the roll. That's Baker Buchanan. Van Hook swings it up top to Drake. Heads back over to Van Hook. Into the corner. It's Hanley for three. That one rimmed out. Offensive rebound. Parker Cade couldn't get it to go. Leo Maupin brings it up. Going to quickly bring it into the front court. Left side, it's Kreit.
I'm guessing whatever the Brevard coach said in that timeout really helped their players right now, because they came out really aggressive and their shots started falling after whatever was said in the timeout.
Yeah, it must have been a pep talk.
It probably was.
Be aggressive, head to the hole. That's what they've done here. Maupin's shot would not fall. Long board. It's Josh Zollner. Swings it up. Hanley secures it, gives it up to Drake. Now Cabe. Into the corner, it's Zollner. And we've got a whistle and a reach-in foul on Brevard. With 49.7 seconds left, going to get a whole new team in for Coach Tress Rogers for the final 49.7 of this first quarter. And it's going to be Reed Raby who will trigger underneath.
And Reed Raby's actually just came back from his quarantine time. Speaking of the girls getting quarantined.
Shot wouldn't fall for Raby. Offensive board. Underneath, we've got a whistle. And it's out of bounds off of a Blue Devil. 38.3 seconds remaining here, first quarter. Yeah, if you just joined us, the cheerleading squad is quarantined. They are not here tonight.
Oh.
That's why it's pretty quiet inside of this gymnasium. We've got a tie-up. Possession arrow will be with Franklin. And again, it's going to be Reed Raby. Johns to the hole and a foul. We'll see if he was in the act. Yes, he was. He'll be at the line here to shoot two shots. 29.4 seconds left here in the first. And they've put 1 point up. It was 12-7. Now it's 12-8. Must have determined there was an issue with the score. Now it's back to 7. Okay. First shot wouldn't fall. Had that happen one of the varsity games recently. Maybe it was against Smoky Mountain. I think it was. They changed the score about midway through. And we've got a lane violation. Knocked away, going to be picked up. Deal with it now. Lost control of it. VAR going to pick it back up. Got 15 seconds left. It's Maupin. Kicks it out. 3. Buchanan off the mark. Maupin will grab that board. Kick it out to Buchanan. Got 7 seconds left. Now he's going to attack the hole. Back it back out. Give it up to Kreit. Kreit will find Kimsey. And that'll do it. 1 quarter in the books here at the Panther Den. 12-7. Panthers on top of the Blue Devils. We'll head to the second quarter. right after this. Macon County Transit is your fast, friendly, and safe way to get where you need to go. Macon County Transit is diligent in their efforts to keep passengers safe during the COVID-19 pandemic. They've installed plexiglass barriers behind the driver and clean inside the vehicles multiple times throughout the day. Plus, all vehicles are equipped with wheelchair lifts. Give Macon County Transit a call to schedule a ride at 828-349-2222. Like them on Facebook. Macon County Transit says, "Go Panthers."
In 100 counties in North Carolina, we have over 800 agents. We are within the communities, and our job is to help you. It's not just a business relationship, it's a friendship. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
For the best rates and great service, call Farm Bureau agent Ricky Lambert in Brevard today.
Welcome back, fans, as we are just about set to begin the second quarter. George Young, Dylan Garcia, JV boys action on this Wednesday afternoon on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. 12-7. Franklin with the advantage. Started a little slow offensively, Dylan, but Brevard did too. It was, I believe, 6-0 at one point. Brevard able to hit some shots and get that big goose egg off the scoreboard. And I talked about that. And when you play basketball, once you start hitting some shots, you get into rhythm, and sometimes the offense comes.
Speaking of how slow it was only 4-0. The Panthers had the lead before the mass break. So a lot has changed in the matter of those 3 minutes that were left.
Yep. The ride over from Brevard, or vice versa, Franklin to Brevard, sometimes takes its toll. I've seen a lot of these games, vice versa. Doesn't matter if it's over in Transylvania County or here. It takes a little while before you get your legs under you after spending almost 2 hours on a bus.
And I think that goes for almost any sport.
Yep.
I mean, when we travel almost up to 4 hours, and we're exhausted in it. And that's why I'm glad we race the next day. But I guess for these athletes, Brevard's a terrible drive, or vice versa.
And it's on a bus.
Yeah.
It's not very comfortable.
Once you hit Asheville, it is just bumpy roads from here on out. So
Raby underneath off the glass. 14-7. Franklin has doubled up the Blue Devils.
It's a long pass.
And it's going to head out of bounds. Nobody could secure it. Crite was the only Blue Devil around. The old football pass down court.
The Panthers are still playing in that full court press. And I don't think Brevard has yet to break it completely.
3 consecutive turnovers to begin that first quarter with that press. Franklin will inbound underneath their own basket. It's Reed Raby to get it in. Raby to the hole. Couldn't get it to go.
That was a nice shot. He created a lot of defensive plays right there.
Down court, it's Moppin. Cody Brown. Baseline jumper wouldn't fall. Raby up to Johns. Now cannot hit from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Dill knocked away. Out of bounds off of who? And it's going to be last touch by Brevard Blue Devil. 5:32 to go here in the second. And Landon Green gets it in. Reed Raby dishes it over to Green. And he's going to shuffle his feet and travel with it. It's a turnover. At 4:24 to go here in the second. If you just joined us, they're not going to be running the clock like they have throughout the season here in this JV game because there's just one JV game, and they started it a little bit earlier than normal at 4:30, so they're going to have normal clock rules, even though in the second they didn't run the clock, but in the third quarter throughout the season they had run the clock. Another miss by the Blue Devils. Reed Raby with it into the corner. Back it goes to Raby. 5 minutes left here in this first half. Johns looks things over, now looks to dish, kicks it into the corner. Raby kicks it back out, Green. Baseline jumper wouldn't fall, tip up, wouldn't fall, an offensive board. And now a fight for it. And the jump ball possession arrow will be with the Panthers, I do believe. least that's what they have
on the scoreboard.
And at the scorer's table. Sometimes the error lies. I have been here too many nights and it didn't match up. So we'll see. It is going to be Franklin basketball. And it goes to Green. Backing it out, Jeremiah Johns slowing it down here. So we approach 4 minutes left. So have that mask break under 4. Green holds it high. Now we've got a whistle and a traveling violation. A couple of traveling calls on the Panthers here. Stalled the offense. 14-7. Still a commanding lead, but the offense definitely has curtailed itself here in this second quarter.
And it also has been like a very, very not slow game. There's been some moments where they've slowed it down on both teams and they've made some good shots, but
real methodical.
Yeah.
Both teams real methodical here. Got a whistle and a foul coming up on Franklin. And that one's going to be whistled on. They finally put it up on the scoreboard.
Johns.
Jeremiah Johns will pick it up. That'll be his first, make that his second. And both teams have been whistled for 3 personals. First shot wouldn't fall. Dylan Kimsey will get one more. Can't get the second.
That's Green with the, no, that's Deal with the rebound.
Reed Raby to the hole, off the glass. Reed's been very aggressive since check that. That was Johns. Johns and Raby have been very aggressive.
They've been almost all over the court. They've been making offensive plays and then also rebounds and defensive plays. They've been really aggressive this game.
Yep. Checked in late in that first, and we've got a whistle, and it's out of bounds, and we're under 4, so it's going to be that mask timeout. 16-7. Franklin with the advantage here in the second quarter. They're going to take a little breather here, and we're going to take a breather as well. Back after this across the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
Carolina Cake Company in Franklin is a locally owned and operated bakery that specializes in personalized cakes, cookies, and more. Whether you are planning a wedding, birthday, baby shower, or just need your sweet tooth tamed, they've got you covered. They offer tiered, carved, and 3D cakes, all hand decorated. Look for their new specials, including their Cocoa Bombs and the new Chocolate Heartbreaker. Check them out on Facebook and look for their holiday special pre-orders at CarolinaCakeCompany.com. Because life is too short to eat store-bought cake.
Welcome back, fans. Still in that mask timeout. 3:37 to go here in the second. George Young, Dylan Garcia bringing you the JV boys action. Tony will join me for the varsity girls and varsity boys at the conclusion. About 10 minutes after this one gets in the books, we'll have the varsity girls. Brevard will have possession out of the break. And Kimsey will get it in. Kimsey now going to be double teamed in the corner. Pass underneath, knocked away. Parker Cade going to bring it up court. In the break, starters return for Coach Tress Rogers. Drake to the hole, off the glass. Cal Drake, 18-7.
That was beautifully played right there. He really created the defense. He drawed them out, and then when he found his hole, he went for it. I'm super excited to see how far and how good he gets in basketball, especially when he moves up to the varsity level. I think he's going to be a very great player.
Well, you can definitely see the maturation process from last year to this year.
Yeah.
He's improved tremendously from last year to this abbreviated season. Hopefully get 10 games in. Under 3 minutes left here in the second. Panthers turning up that defensive pressure. Over it goes to Kreit. Right shot well off the mark. Cade with a board. Gives it up to Drake. Thought about a 3. Now going to attempt. That comes up short. It's out of bounds to Brevard. 2:38 to go in the second. 18-7. Panthers with a comfortable lead. But again, that defensive pressure almost caused a turnover. Kreit can't hit. Rebound, kicked around, and they'll say last touch by Ty Hanley. Brevard resets, 2:22 to go second. Leo Maupin. Well, they'll get it in for the Blue Devils. Maupin's shot wouldn't fall. Cade with a rebound. Approaching 2 minutes left here in the second. Hanley in the corner. Van Hook now attacks and travels, they'll say. He tried to do the Euro step, but must have shuffled his feet. Under 2 minutes left, minute 56 to go in the second. 18-7. Franklin with the lead. With nobody here, you can hear everything, folks are hollering. Shot blocked in the paint. I think that was Josh Brooks, too.
That was Josh.
I don't know if you could hear it on our mics or not. Cabe off the glass and good. Parker Cabe with a bucket. 20-7. Approaching a minute and a half left here in the second.
I think Coach Josh is preparing for football season already.
Well, it's coming up. It's coming up before you know, February 26th, the first game. Another traveling violation, this time on the Brevard Blue Devils. $1:31 left second quarter. Running cross country, they don't require you guys to wear masks, do you?
No, but the one thing was the people in Chapel Hill and like Charlotte, we really don't race there, but that side of, I guess, the region or whatever, they were running with masks on.
That's unbelievable. That one wouldn't fall underneath for Johnson. Zollner.
Did you hear the smack?
I did. I was about to say there was a smack, but no whistle. They'll get the second smack after the rebound, and it's going to go against the Brevard Blue Devils. Who are they going to whistle this one on? Going against Kreit. Trey Kreit will pick it up, his second. And Zollner will be at the line. 61 seconds left. Have you talked to any of the players about these masks and how it's affecting them?
I've talked to a few of them. Chad Wilson.
Yeah.
I talked to him, and he's like, I have to take a new one out every mask break.
Oh, I'm sure.
And Chad's a very aggressive player. Chad's usually everywhere. And it's just crazy because I know how hot it was in the gym whenever we'd run. Imagine that like over your face. And imagine you sweating. It's crazy.
I can't imagine. That one's knocked out of bounds. Drake got his hand on it. Brevard will reset.
I do believe Under Armour or somebody should make a mask where it's like almost like sweat resistant. But the thing is so hard with it is it's keeping it up. It's keeping it up before violation and everything like that.
Yep. Approaching 45 seconds left. Another turnover for the Blue Devils. Panthers going to race up court past Cabe.
Oh.
It's a collision. They're going to whistle a foul on Brevard.
That got a little messy there.
And I think they'll say he was in the act of shooting. Yep, 2 shots here. Foul going to be whistled on Johnson. His first. You can hear a pin drop in here. First shot is no good for Cabe. 41.2 seconds left. We'll have about a 3-4 minute halftime break, and then they'll get back to action, I believe. They'll have just about a 3 to 5 minute halftime. That's been the rules so far. But since there's just one JV game here, we'll see. Down to about 30 seconds left. Maupin kicks it over, and another traveling violation.
There's been a lot of travels called this game.
A lot. That one's on Caden Johnson, the freshman. Down to 28 seconds left. We'll see if the Panthers want to drain clock and wait for the last shot, or they'll attack the hole. We'll see. Hanley going to attack and hit. Top of the key. Ty Hanley for 3. Extends that Panther lead at 27. Make that 25-7 with 13 seconds left.
That looked like an effortless shot. He just took it, and it was in. That was so cool to watch.
In the paint, we've got a whistle. That's going to send Riley Anderson to the line.
And I think that's going to be on Haley.
Yeah, it will be. It's going to be, looks like his second. And the fourth whistled this half on Franklin. 2 shots for Anderson, and he can't hit the first. 6.4 seconds left. Hanley going to take a seat as checking in for him. It's Braxton Deal.
And there's Coach Josh getting ready for football season.
Down to 5 seconds as Panthers will try to get a shot off at the buzzer. It's Van Hook. 25-7. At the end of 2 quarters here at the Panther Den. See how much time they put 3 minutes up there. All right. So we will take a break here. And I don't know why 3 minutes is not coming up on our scoreboard. We'll take a break, come back, and we'll have the third quarter here in just a few moments. Hang with us across the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Blair King, Vice Principal and Athletic Director for Franklin High School. Panther Nation, we need your help. We have 2 ways you can help all of our FHS athletic programs. One is to visit our GoFundMe page and make donations to make up for the lost revenue from gates from the limited attendance. The second, you can also buy sponsor ads or commercial space that will air during FPSN broadcasts by contacting Backlot Cinema. This will not only help all of our athletic programs, but also help ensure that we can continue to broadcast events free of charge for the community. Most people don't realize that sports like football and basketball help fund all of our low-revenue sports. Without the funds generated by ticket sales, we have trouble funding things like referees, equipment, and travel. We can't do it without your help. If you're interested in helping our athletic programs, please reach out to us at Franklin High School. The GoFundMe link will be made available on the FHS website and Facebook page. Thank you, Panther Nation, for your support, and we look forward to seeing all of our athletes competing once again.
Point guard, senior. Kendall Burns, senior, point guard.
Candace Parker, guard, senior. Kanan Drake, senior, forward and guard. Sydney Chapman, guard, senior.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance was rated as the #1 auto insurer and the only A+ rated company in the nation per Crash Network's 2020 Insurer Report Card. When you have a claim, be sure to have A+ auto insurance from Farm Bureau. Helping you is what we do best.
For the best rates and great service, call Farm Bureau agent Ricky Lambert in Brevard today.
Macon County Transit is your fast, friendly, and safe way to get where you need to go. Macon County Transit is diligent in their efforts to keep passengers safe during the COVID-19 pandemic. They've installed plexiglass barriers behind the driver and clean inside the vehicles multiple times throughout the day. Plus, all vehicles are equipped with wheelchair lifts. Give Macon County Transit a call to schedule a ride at 828-349-2222. Like them on Facebook. Macon County Transit says, Go Panthers. Welcome back, fans, as we've got about 30 seconds left before we will get to third quarter action. George Young along with Dylan Garcia for the JV boys, commanding 25-7 advantage here at the break. Boys are back out of the locker room. And they're just about ready to get this third quarter underway. Dylan, it was a productive half for the Panthers. Not a very eventful half, but you've got a commanding lead, and I know that Coach Tress Rogers wants to keep that lead and build on it if you can, and they've been playing great defense so far.
Hey, a lead's a lead. No matter how you get it, it is still a lead.
So it's going to be the Blue Devils that will have possession to begin the third quarter. Again, Panthers in the trap, trying to cause a turnover. 3 off the mark. Long board picked up by Cade. This is over to Zollner. He's going to back it out. Zollner attacks. Floater wouldn't fall. And the rebound's picked up by Maupin. Leo Maupin swings it up to Kreit. Now battle for it, and it's off of Parker Cave and back to the Brevard Blue Devils. 25-7 here in the third.
Speaking on behalf of the Brevard watchers at home, Leo Maupin has been everywhere for Brevard today. He's also been making the shots. He's been going down court and getting the rebound. He's been making a lot happen for their team tonight.
He's been the spark plug out there. That's a turnover for the Blue Devils. Is intercepting the pass. It's Trey Kreit. He's going to drive in, lift a running shot that wouldn't fall. Offensive rebound and the stick back for Johnson. 25-9. 5:45 remains here in the third. Zollner just going to wait for somebody to come and pick him up defensively. Swings it over to Hanley. Up top now. Van Hook kicks it over. Zollner, 3, got it. Josh Zollner extends that Panther lead now 28-9. Driving in now, kicking it back up top. Maupin swings it over for a 3 by Baker. Baker Buchanan. Or is it Buchanan? Buchanan. There's a lot of Buchanans in Macon County. High off the glass and good. It's Parker Cade. 30-12, 18-point advantage for the Panthers. And another turnover. Cade secures it. Kicks it over. Van Hook for the J.
Parker Cave and Van Hook has actually been a really good spark plug, like you said, for the Panthers tonight. They've been making a lot of plays happen together.
20-point advantage. Cannon gets double team, kicks it into the corner. Knocked away. Anderson had it briefly, but off of his hands. So we approach that mask timeout. 4 minutes and under. We'll have the first dead ball, a mask break. Hanley for 3. Fight for the rebound. We've got a whistle and a foul. And it's going against Franklin. Is it on Van Hook?
Yeah, Van Hook.
Luke Van Hook will pick up his second. That's the first whistled on either team here in the second half. Now another whistle and a reach-in foul going against Franklin. We'll have that before mentioned mask timeout. 3:44 to go here in the third. 32-12. Franklin up by 20 as we head to break on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Thanks for watching the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Carolina Cake Company in Franklin is a locally owned and operated bakery that specializes in personalized cakes, cookies, and more. Whether you are planning a wedding, birthday, baby shower, or just need your sweet tooth tamed, they've got you covered. They offer tiered, carved, and 3D cakes, all hand decorated. Look for their new specials, including their Cocoa Bombs and the new Chocolate Heartbreaker. Check them out on Facebook and look for their holiday special pre-orders at CarolinaCakeCompany.com. Because life is too short to eat store-bought cake.
In 100 counties in North Carolina, we have over 800 agents. We are within the communities, and our job is to help you. It's not just a business relationship, it's a friendship. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
For the best rates and great service, call Farm Bureau agent Ricky Lambert in Brevard today.
Welcome back, fans. 3:44 to go, third quarter. 32-12. 20-point advantage for Coach Tress Rogers and his JV Panther boys. No JV girls tonight, fans, as Brevard did not field a JV girls squad here in 2021. They'll have possession, will the Blue Devils, out of the mask break after the foul was whistled on Parker Cabe as we went to break. And you were talking about that play as we went to break, and it's a pretty good play. They whistled a foul on it. Another whistle. And we're going to have some shots by Raleigh Anderson. That one was whistled on Jeremiah Johns. That'll be his first.
The whistle is coming alive in these last couple of quarters. They've really started calling more fouls than they had in the beginning.
And now they're running the clock.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe it was a 50-50.
Now the clock is running. Selective rules here. Whatever suits your fancy. We'll run the clock. We may not. Second shot wouldn't fall.
I kind of feel bad for the JV teams because they have no idea if the clock's running
No, you're right.
or not.
Feel a little shortchanged, honestly, if you're a JV player. I know why they're doing it, but just be consistent, I guess. Underneath, powering up and getting the bucket to go off the glass. It's Braxton Deal. 34-13. Panthers beat the Blue Devils in Transylvania County back on January 25th, 70-36. We're not going to see those points for either team tonight, but it's been a commanding lead throughout for the JV boys for Franklin so far. Brevard went through a stretch where they were able to hit some shots, but have really gone cold here in the second half. Offensive rebound and the stick back. It's Trey Kreit, the freshman, gets the bucket. 34-15, under 2 minutes left, third quarter. Jeremiah Johns will dribble it. Direct traffic here. Guarded by Kreit. Draining some clock now. Chapman in the paint. Floater. Got it to go. Caleb Chapman. First points for Caleb. 36-15. 21-point advantage now for the Panthers as we approach 70 seconds left, third quarter. High pass and over the head of his intended man, Riley Anderson. Subs coming in for the Blue Devils. Got Dawson Flood checking in for the first time. Also, Cody Brown into the game. Under 60 seconds left. Good to see Coach Doug Clemens in the gymnasium tonight.
It's been a long time since he's been able to be in here.
He's down below, talking to some of the folks in the stands. Wouldn't fall high off the glass. Battle for the board. Tie up, possession arrow. Should be with Franklin. As we took under 30 seconds left, that clock continues to roll.
Yeah, Braxton Deal was not going to let go of that ball. He was really aggressive in that moment.
Reed Raby waiting for the official to give him the basketball. The clock continues to tick here. We're down to 10 seconds. May just let the clock roll here and won't be able to get it in bounds.
3 seconds.
Down to 2, down to 1. He gets it in. Did he get it off? They're going to wave it off, it appears. Now they're going to count it.
And the shot is good.
We're heading to the fourth quarter. We'll sort it out. 7 minutes left in this JV boys action. Back after this on the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Have you seen what's new at the WNC Sports Zone? Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, and they've got all the gear you'll need. Check out their unique selection of athletic apparel and custom team hats, plus walls of shoes for every sport. Got a t-shirt or hat you need designed and embroidered? Give the WNC Sports Zone a call at 828-369-6587 and let their expert staff bring your idea to life. The WNC Sports Zone, open till 8 Monday through Saturday.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance was rated as the #1 auto insurer and the only A+ rated company in the nation per Crash Network's 2020 Insurer Report Card. When you have a claim, be sure to have A+ auto insurance from Farm Bureau. Helping you is what we do best.
For the best rates and great service, call Farm Bureau agent Ricky Lambert in Brevard today.
Welcome back, fans. 38-15. Franklin with the advantage here in the junior varsity boys action. Brevard will have possession out of the break. Did count the basket, 38-15. We'll swing it around. It's Anderson. Wouldn't fall. Offensive board and the stick back up and good for Anderson. 38-17. Got a question. Mickey Robinson, watch it on our Facebook feed, ask, why is the clock running all the time? I don't know. That was one of the pandemic rules, but then I was told that it wasn't going to run in this JV boys because they only have one, but it is evidently running now here in the second half. 3 wouldn't fall from the corner. Crite, long board, it's Cabe. To the hole, Cabe will charge. Offensive foul. Got to be whistled on Parker Cabe. I believe that's his third.
I've got a hunch to maybe while they're running the clock. I just checked the time. It's 5:17.
Yeah, I'm thinking that since it's a lopsided score that they decided to run the clock. It's just his second.
Right.
Previous foul on Cabe, his second. I said third. Buchanan couldn't get it to go. Cabe with the rebound. Since it's so lopsided, get it in, get it out quickly as possible.
Right.
Zollner, it rims out. My goodness, went down and came back out. To the hole, Moppet, no. Rebound, Ty Hanley. Got to give it up to Zollner. 5:25 to go, fourth quarter is heading up and getting the bucket to go, Josh Zollner. He was big in the first half, been a little quiet here in the second. Moppet high off the glass, wouldn't fall. Offensive rebound. Anderson couldn't get it to go. Another offensive board. That one wouldn't go. And the rebound picked up by Cal Drake. Under 5 left, fourth quarter. Cabe off the glass. 42-17.
Cal Drake perfectly just fed the post right then to Parker Cabe. That was a really good play.
4.5 left. Anderson. A pass was over the head of his intended man in Dawson Flood. I don't know if he was looking for it or not. In the corner, the 3 wouldn't fall for Van Hook. Crite with the rebound. And if you thought that the varsity girls action would start about 6 o'clock, call your friends and neighbors. Text them this link. It ain't happening. It's going to be a lot earlier than 6 o'clock. That was the published times, but we're at, 20 after 5. The clock continues to roll. Now it's time for our mask break. 3:44 to go here in the fourth quarter of the JV boys action. 42-17, Franklin with a commanding lead. We'll take a break. Back right after this on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance was rated as the #1 auto insurer and the only A-plus rated company in the nation per Crash Network's 2020 Insurer Report Card. When you have a claim, be sure to have A-plus auto insurance from Farm Bureau. Helping you is what we do best.
For the best rates and great service, call Farm Bureau agent Ricky Lambert in Brevard today.
Macon County Transit is your fast, friendly, and safe way to get where you need to go. Macon County Transit is diligent in their efforts to keep passengers safe during the COVID-19 pandemic. They've installed plexiglass barriers behind the driver and clean inside the vehicles multiple times throughout the day. Plus, all vehicles are equipped with wheelchair lifts. Give Macon County Transit a call to schedule a ride at 828-349-2222. Like them on Facebook. Macon County Transit says, "Go Panthers." Welcome back, fans. Just about ready to get back to action here in the fourth quarter as we're in that under 4 mask break. Panthers with a commanding 42-17 advantage over the Brevard Blue Devils. They are running the clock now, I'm assuming because of the lopsided margin in this ball game. So the varsity girls will probably start a little before 5:45, so you can tell all your friends and your neighbors. And we're also going to go off of this post. We're not going to continue on this post either on YouTube or Facebook. We're going to go off and then about 8-9 minutes later come back with a different post that is varsity only for the 2 games that we'll have coming up at the conclusion of this one. So we'll go off as the shot is up and good by Maupin. You'll have to log back in, and if you haven't already, like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because if you do, then you'll get the notifications right there. If you have them on, you turn the little bell on so you get notifications, and it'll pop up on your phone or on your Facebook. You can do the same thing. A little red one will pop up on the bell, and you'll get a notification that we are live. Under 3 minutes left. A turnover. Brevard going to attack with Crite. Thought about a 3. Anderson holds it high. Working on Johns, kicks it out. 3. The cannon wouldn't fall. Rebound picked up by the Panthers. They're going to race up court. Reed Raby gives it up to Johns. Raby lost control of it. Picked up by Cave. He's undercut. Then it's intercepted. The cannon to the hole. It wouldn't fall. Going to tie up underneath, and possession arrow is going to be with Franklin. 4 new players coming in for the Blue Devils off the bench. Get those names here. Dylan Kimsey into the ball game along with Cody Brown, who's checked in. Also into the game, Jay Avery. Knocked out of bounds by Crite. Franklin will reset side court. Last regular season home game is coming up on Friday for the junior varsity boys and the junior varsity girls. As John's going to step on the sideline. Friday, East Henderson comes to the Panther Den. It's senior night. It'll be a festive night with 25 fans in the stands, as festive as you can be. We'll have the JV girls and the JV boys. Are you going to be here Friday?
I think I will be. I'm not too sure.
Shot wouldn't fall. We'll have a doubleheader of JV and doubleheader of varsity on Friday night. To the hole, it's Jeremiah Johns off the glass. So we approach 60 seconds left. It's out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Panthers, and the clock continues to tick. Reed Raby with it. Got a collision, and they're going to call a bump on Brevard. It's going against Caden Johnson. No, they're going to say it was a offensive foul. Okay. Offensive foul. Down to 18 seconds left. three wouldn't fall. And a traveling violation on Caleb Chapman. That may just about do it. Down to 3 seconds, down to 2 seconds. At the buzzer, it's no good for Caden Johnson, and that will do it. Final in the JV boys, 44-19. Franklin gets a season sweep in the junior varsity boys action as they beat Brevard 70-36 over in Transylvania County about a week and a half ago. The varsity girls are set to come onto the floor, and we're going to sign off from this post on Facebook and YouTube. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so for the varsity girls action. For Dylan Garcia, I'm George Young. Till next time, so long.